So the main difference is the amount of years that they've been studying for. As a qualified architect, you have to do a minimum of 7 years. That involves a degree, bachelor's and a diploma. The main difference that everyone should be looking out for is that a qualified architect is registered with RIBA, that is the Architects Registration Board, and potentially RIBA, which is the Royal Institute of British Architecture. You cannot become a member of these governing bodies unless you are qualified, and it takes 7 years minimum to become a qualified architect. That involves a degree, a bachelor's and a diploma. Anyone else has not studied appropriate amount of years to become a qualified architect. They may have done a 3-year degree, they may have done a course on some software, but they have not been professionally trained or educated in a studio by other qualified architects. The concept of the architect is to create a space that we want to use to live and grow. Every home that we work on isn't about floor plans, it isn't about materials. It's about how we can make your life change in the space that you love. So extensions, yes, there's applications, yes, there's approvals, but most importantly, it's about getting the design right that's in line with what your family want to achieve going forward. Whether or not it's the forever home or return of investment, we are there to guide you step by step, talk about costs, talk about materials, specifications, and the right team in order to construct that space. When it comes to working with the wrong people, why would you want someone who hasn't got the right skill set, the right knowledge, or the expertise to fulfill your dream? As a qualified architect, when I'm working with a client, the main objective is get them the best possible results. This means we have to understand what their budget is, what time frame they're looking to get the applications across the line, also start the build, and ultimately if there's a big celebration at the end of it. We have a number of clients that want to entertain for Christmas or their birthdays, and therefore this is the reason why they're extending. So we know that time frame, cost, materials, and most importantly, how that space is going to work and improve the life of the family. These are all elements that come together when you're an architect. You study for 7 years to understand not only materials, but actually the impact it has on people's lives. Architecture is there as a result of us wanting to feel better and to do better things. We just have to do them in a structure, and that's where home comes in. That's why we know that creating people's homes is the most important thing for our family.